The Bloody Mary legend is an old legend that you probably heard way back in primary school and that your younger siblings and family members have probably heard too. Based on many urban legends and folklore that many believe was based upon the true story of the witch, Mary Worth, the Bloody Mary story may seem somewhat innocent until you learn quite how gruesome and violent the tale is. It has it all: witches, kidnappings, burning a witch at the stake, and magic. Take a ride with us through the spooky world of Mary Worth and learn just why and where the legend came from and why you still might not want to say Bloody Mary 3 times in a mirror. The legend. Just think back to your childhood sleepovers and talking about ghosts, spooky stories, and watching horror movies that are completely inappropriate for your age. Were you that piping voice who said, "Who is Bloody Mary?" Hopefully not, because you likely would have been suckered into this bit of the legend, which says that if you hold a lit candle in a darkened room with a mirror, any darkened room will do, although it's usually a bathroom, and say, "Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary" into that mirror, you'll be greeted with the rather startling image of Mary's reflection in the mirror behind you. Different retellings of the story offer different versions of the tale, with some imagining Bloody Mary quite literally dripping in blood when she appears behind you, others telling of her dragging you away. You turn around to look at her in person, as well as more macabre tales that talk of violent murders and blood pouring from taps. Mary Worth. Is Bloody Mary real? Some people think so, based on the story of witch Mary Worth. It's fair to say that the Bloody Mary history is long and, well, extremely bloodied. Many people already believed that Mary was a witch simply because she lived in the forest, in an extremely small cabin, and was known around the local village for selling tinctures and herbal remedies. Locals were very wary of her and didn't want to get too close, fearful that she'd curse them or their animals, and those who chose to use her remedies were sometimes even shunned by the very religious for partaking in Wicca. Soon, small girls started to go missing. The people in the village looked everywhere that they could think of for them, but they just could not think of where she could be. A few brave folk even ventured toward Bloody Mary's cabin to search for the girls there, and although the witch denied all knowledge of the girls' disappearances, the families were suspicious. Her usually elderly and haggard appearance had drastically changed, and she was starting to appear more feminine and youthful. The villagers were suspicious, but there was little they could do.